People may have the image of homeschooled kids sitting around all day at home eating popcorn and watching movies, probably films like Transformers. But like many misconceptions, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, these homeschooled kids are spending their spare time making the robots, not watching them.
Finding out that they are actually a well-adjusted bunch of kids that are amazing, with amazing variety of skills and talents was quite unexpected for myself.
Johan Potgieter is Massey University's robot expert. He heads up engineering and technology, and he and his university team took these homeschooled kids under their combined wings and took on the competitive world of robotics.
The competition was really about getting kids to design robots towards a specific challenge. The challenge was called Elevation, so the students from around the world, 1,300 teams, had to build robots to play a specific game in a competition type environment.
And to their surprise,
well, at first we thought we'd have a disadvantage being a smaller country, but when we got there, they were actually kind of somewhat primitive to New Zealand.
They won! Free Range Robotics, the homeschool team, took out first for programming, beating more than 260 teams from around the world. The VEX Robotics World Championships were held in Dallas earlier this year. To win, the Free Range Robotics team had to navigate across a field to score goals in 1 minute without human intervention.
Well, of course, for the homeschool team, not only finishing first in their division in the normal competition play, but winning the programming challenge, world challenge was actually a great feat. You know, thinking of the 1,300 teams around the world, and you were the best at programming. A lot of people won't actually understand how important and how great that really is. They also won some other awards where teams recognized that they were just excellent in many ways.
And there were a few proud parents watching on.
Once they have a passion for something, they really just want to, investigate it more. And that's, I think, why they did so well. It wasn't anything forced, it was something they wanted to do.
We had an advantage in the fact that I think we're probably very focused. And I know from personal experience, we were sometimes working till midnight on the robot.
Oh man, it's just an awesome experience. We'll definitely be going again.
Thank Massey University, thank all the kids that we mentor that have helped us, the homeschool kids that we looked after, they're a great bunch, they helped us build our robots.
His own university team were also successful, winning the World Championship and a myriad of other prizes.
Being an invited university from New Zealand and competing against universities like Cal U and Rice University and Washington State and winning, and then winning awards like the Amaze Awards, where judges just decide that your team is just so amazing that they win these awards is pretty awesome.
We weren't expecting a little event there. We were expecting to be placing last, if anything. So we went over there with low expectations, but we come off with a win, so it's always going to be a nice thing. So.
But it's not just fun. Although all I could think about while I was there was having a turn, robotics could be the answer to our economic woes. Could robotics be the future of New Zealand industry?
The program is growing. I have schools phoning me every day now from around the country, just want to join and get involved. Not just normal schools, but homeschool schools as well. We have to grow engineering and technology in this country. We are an agricultural-based export country. We know that science technology is lacking behind. In the 50s, I think New Zealand was the 8th richest country per person in the world, and now I think we rank 57th. And that is just because we don't have manufacturing, and we need to get back to those core manufacturing and engineering skills.
I'm hoping to get jobs related to VEX, as well as maybe somewhere in New Zealand. Yeah, if I can't get a job with VEX, then I will just go for any electronics job or IBM. That's something I'm hoping for.
The sponsors are looking at this team really as possible candidates for employment. In fact, one of our Massey students that were there are going to be employed full-time in the VEX program as in the marketing role for Massey University. So that's a great opportunity for that student.
And if these homeschooled students are an indication of that future industry, New Zealand could be the next world leader.
We have students now coming into engineering that have never thought of doing it. We have students entering these competitions that didn't see it as a possible path or something to do. You know, they were always thinking sport or farming. So it's really opened up a lot of opportunities and doors for these kids.